Okay, here we are with the weekly Coliseum finals. We have Sasteek versus Alarak. Both players are actually X and 1 this time instead of undefeated. And today we have Eric. How you doing, Eric?
What up, man?
Alright, so who do you like in this one?
I'm gonna actually bet on Sasteek here.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Sasteek recently joined the Terminus Snores, the Try Hard Shores.
Right. All day, Sasteek has had really good pad control, and I like that here.
Yeah, Sasteek has definitely been playing really well today. So Alarak playing the same deck he's been playing quite a lot today. This MLRS Razorback deck. I think this is a really good choice on this map. MLRS is very good on this map. And I think Razorback is really strong. Sasteek has Suzaku GDI. Yeah, like straight Suzaku GDI. Strong Arm is really good on this map, but the tile he wants to turret is going to be occupied by an MLRS a lot of the time, which is going to make it difficult.
I think he needs to continuously try to snipe the MLRS with his Orca, so I think that's what it's going to come down to, if he can actually get at it or not.
Yes, I agree. What am I trying to say? The Orca needs to kill the MLRS, and Alarak's anti-air is not that strong, so he certainly can do that. Like, Alarak's anti-air is just pit bulls, so the Orca could definitely dominate this game. Ooh, a little bit of a flip there.
Yeah,
Alarak almost lost
it. And then that Talon lived, but he should take it
easily. Oh,
nice
block from Sasteek. Nice block with the rifle. Stops the MLRS getting into range, even with the boost. Wins in that first missile.
Orca comes out, but Talon is already back on the field.
Yeah, the Talon is going to be Alarak's best bet for keeping this MLRS alive.
Yep.
So he's going to park the Talon in the front of the MLRS like this. So he's not protecting the bottom at all. Oh, nice little swap. Does save the MLRS there.
Good plays from Alarak. He needs to send a pit bull around down the bottom, I think.
Yeah.
Keep it alive.
The MLRS is out of position now, which is not ideal for Alarak. Oh, wow, this Orca's going on a suicide run.
Yep.
Oh, he doesn't quite get there. Doesn't quite get there. Triple Talon does shut him down.
Yeah, I think missiles, right? A bunch of missiles.
Yeah, a bunch of missiles here. It's the best way to get through the Talons. He pushes the MLRS while it's damaged. Does manage to finish it off.
With the pit bull.
Very nice. Alarak tries to replace. I think he would have been better off, I think, leaving the MLRS on low hit points until near the firing of the missile, and then trying to snipe it. Because now Alarak has time to reset it up. Although if he manages to get it again, yeah, he's got it low again, so now he has the option. The problem is, can you ever reach it again is the question.
Exactly, so he needs to target it with the APC and then with the missiles.
Very nice micro from Sasteek here.
Alright, now the missiles are gonna... Oh, good turret.
Yeah, really nice turret. Really nice play. Really good play from Sasteek throughout this whole game. Yeah, I think Sasteek just showed really strong micro there, and yeah, kind of just took it down.
Yeah, he always has like a really good sense of where the missile is, as far as like where in its firing process, and is like always in time.
All right, here we are with the second game, Alarak versus Sasteek. This is of course a best of 3, so we are looking for Alarak needs this one to take it to a game 3. If he loses it, then Sasteek qualifies for the finals.
I'm liking Alarak here. I think he's going to. Let's see. Obviously, it'll heavy depend on their decks, but I think he's going to pull this one out.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, I like waiting to see the decks before we decide. Alarak playing the same deck. Sasteek's gone for a no infantry deck. I mean, this shuts down a lot of Alarak's deck, right? Because Razorback, Talon... Well, Talon's still okay, actually, because it kills Sasteek's air. But the Talons, the Razorback and the Militants are garbage in this matchup.
So I think Sasteek has him heavily outdecked here because his slingshot is just going to shut down Alarak, and he's going to pressure his MLRSs with his Mohawk. So if that comes to pass, I think he'll take it, but...
Interesting. I feel like the fact that Alarak has access to missiles is a big deal. It depends how strong the Razorbacks are. If Razorback can shut down infinite missiles, which I think maybe it can, then he might be favored. But like the fact that Alarak has the ability to switch into infantry, Alarak's units are always going to be efficient, right? Every unit he makes is going to do 100% damage to any enemy unit because they're all vehicles.
Yep.
Whereas sometimes Sasteek is going to have the wrong matchup. He's going to have like Mohawk versus missiles, for example.
Yeah.
So I think I like Alarak's deck more, just because I think the missiles give him such an efficient unit.
Yeah. I think you might be right. All right, so basically he'll take another shot at this with an MLRS this time, but basically he wants Razorback to come over the top, protected by an MLRS. An LRS.
Alarak tries to go in, but does not wait long enough for Sasteek's MLRS to fire, and Sasteek retargets and gets the kill. Pretty massive loss there for Alarak. That cost him a lot of money.
Yep.
That was 100 Tiberium down the drain.
So he springs for a Pitbull over a Slingshot.
Yeah, interesting choice to go for Pip. I guess the Pitbull is just slightly better all round. This Razorback is just the key to Sasteek winning this game. If Razorback can keep killing missiles, then he'll win. And it looks like that's where we're at the moment. Alarak is lost too much map control after losing that MLRS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Now the
can't.
Mohawks can start doing work.
He can't push in against the Razorback because of the MLRS defending.
Now Sasteek needs a Slingshot. One tile to the right of the MLRS.
Yeah, like behind the missile. Yeah.
Yep.
That's exactly what he needs. But this Razorback is heavily damaged now. I think he should let it go and build a new one. Oh, he's going to Liang drone instead. Okay, that's also pretty reasonable. I think I'd just like a new one here though if I was him. Because he doesn't need the money, right? He doesn't need the efficiency of money.
But see, now he needs to push that Slingshot up to protect his Mohawk. Which he's doing now. Now I don't see how Alarak comes back here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the Razorback is just so good versus the missiles. Is this MRS going to be quick enough? Yeah, this is what he needs to do last time. But now it's too late.
Yep. Can't get on the
Sasteek does
tags.
take it. Yeah, I think that almost that entire game was decided by Alarak moving his MRS in like half a second too soon.
Yep.
If he'd moved it in right after Sasteek's MRS had fired with the boost, he would have won the MRS war, and then he would have been much further ahead.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Interesting
But
deck
well
from
played,
Sasteek though. No infantry. Interesting to see how the Razorback is strong enough that it can kill basically infinite missile troopers.
Right. Especially when you have a
congratulations.
Liang drone in your back pocket.
Yeah. Alright, congratulations to Sasteek, qualifies for the finals. And commiserations to Alarak, who is defeated in the finals for the week.